What's up, YouTube? It's the Country CEO back in the house again, man. Look, more game, more game, and more game. That's right. Welcome back to the channel that teaches you how to dominate this dump truck business, right? How did I do? Well, first of all, welcome back to the channel, subscribers, family, and friends. Hit the subscribe button if you just peeking in, just might be lurking a little bit to see what that old boy talking about. Look, just hit the channel, hit the subscribe, check us out. I promise you it'll be worth your time. Look, I want to talk about today, how did we do in 23? I've told you about the state DBE contract I got. I've told you about the parish contract I got. Now I want to tell you that in 23, mentioned this a couple videos ago, I got 2 new customers. Why did I do that? Remember I told you my bread and butter company decided mid-year to shift to 4 days a week and only 4 nights. Well, that cut our revenue. That made me have to go do something on Fridays. That made me be available an extra night a week. So how do I solve that problem? I went fishing. Did you get that? I went fishing, trying to reel in a couple of new customers, and guess what I did? How did you find that, Country CEO? You do know that's also in my book, 20 Ways to Find the Work. You can check that out on our website. Yes, that is a plug. I can do that on my channel. I am CountryCEO.com. 20 Ways to Find the Work. Well, what I did was I reached back to a customer I used to have a couple of years ago, and I checked with them first. Hollered at them, made some common reconnections with some folk that I knew from back then. Voila. Really don't have nobody that's doing it regular. Blah, blah, blah. Say, okay, well, look, I tell you what, we do have a little something. By the way, you do have the DBE. I said, yeah, I got that too. They said, okay, well, all right. Well, look like we may be able to get something going. And so I was able to reconnect with them. Matter of fact, just did a job with them at the beginning of last year for a couple of days. And then we're waiting for it to drop. We're going to continue that connection. So what's the nugget here? The nugget here is that you can gain from me is to reach back into the old Rolodex or in the confines of your mind and think about folks that you used to work for that were pretty good to you and you did all right with them, and see how they're doing and see whether or not you can make some old reconnections with them. All right. So that was one of the things that I did to get one of the customers. And then the second customer was simply just simply a situation of surfing the web, looking back over the old bid lettings on the DOT website, the different companies I might have overlooked, made a list of about 5 companies, boom, 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 hey, I'm so-and-so, this is what I do, blah, 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 send them my DBE paperwork, fishing. And then I was able to catch a fish like that. Oh, okay, well, didn't have a whole lot of work, but they gave me a little something that they did have. Guess what? New customers. Sooner or later, that's going to pay off. Don't underestimate small beginnings. Did you get that? Don't underestimate small beginnings. So just because you got a customer that might can only give you a couple of days of work, guess what? That customer end up getting a big job later on. All right. So that was how I did in 23. When I recognized the shift in the company to cut back, I made up in my mind, I need to go get me 2 new customers. And we did that. And those are 2 ways that you can do that. All right. That's all I got for y'all. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, notification bell. I'm out of here. I'm gone.